Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Have you ever seen an ambulance speed by with the letters AMR on the side and wondered what it means? You're not alone. It's a common sight across the United States, but many people don't know what those three letters represent. So, what does AMR stand for? It stands for American Medical Response. It's that simple. But what is American Medical Response? That's where it gets interesting. AMR is not a government agency like a fire department. It's a private company. In fact, it's one of the largest private ambulance providers in the entire country. You can find their ambulances in hundreds of communities, from big cities to smaller towns. They operate as a business, providing medical transportation services. How does a private company end up responding to 911 calls? Well, cities, counties, and even hospitals often hire AMR through a contract. Instead of the city running its own ambulance service, which can be very expensive, they pay AMR to be the official 911 provider for that area. This is a very common model for emergency medical services, or EMS, in America. AMR does more than just respond to 911 emergencies. They handle a lot of different medical transport needs. One major service is interfacility transfers. This is when a patient needs to be moved from one hospital to another, maybe for specialized care. They also provide medical standby services for large events. If you've ever been to a major concert, a marathon, or a professional football game, you've probably seen an AMR ambulance parked nearby, ready to respond to any medical issues. Now, you might be thinking, if it's a private company, is the care different? The answer is no. The EMTs and paramedics who work for AMR are highly trained professionals. They have to pass the same national and state certification exams as any paramedic working for a fire department or a hospital. They follow the same life-saving medical protocols and use the same kind of advanced equipment. When you call 911, the quality of medical care you receive is the standard, regardless of the name on the side of the vehicle. The main difference lies in the business model. Since AMR is a private entity, they bill patients or their insurance companies for the transport and medical care provided. This is how they fund their operations, pay their staff, and maintain their fleet of ambulances. This contrasts with a municipal service, like a fire department, which is primarily funded by taxpayer dollars. So, to sum it all up, AMR stands for American Medical Response. They are a major private provider of emergency and non-emergency medical services, working under contract with communities all over the nation. The next time you see one of their ambulances, you'll know it's a dedicated team of professionals ready to provide critical care, operating as a key part of America's complex healthcare system. Thanks so much for watching and learning a little more about the world of emergency services. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content like this. We'd love to have you as